All right, gang. I was waiting for the food chat theme. Gang. All right. Let's have a little music there, Gene. Liven up the
I
joint.
was getting there.
All right. I like to talk on some music over there.
Oh, we could play the.
Oh, Gene, your hair looks out today. It looks,
You know what it is? Um, I watched it about like
ah,
2 hours ago, so it's very.
nice,
It's fluffy.
nice. My hair looks like I'm. No, look, gang. I am in.
Opposite hair.
Yes, I am in a hotel room in Canton, Ohio, at the Staybridge Suites in Canton, Ohio, where they decide they don't clean rooms on the weekends.
La la.
we went to that desk. They said they haven't taken out garbage all weekend and never brought us no towel. Oh, they don't clean the rooms on the weekend. What's up with that? You know who I am, HD.
They're trying to save garbage bags.
I guess they just clean on the weekends.
They want you to leave your stinky garbage, food garbage in there. Just stink it up in there.
It's full of beer
No.
cans over there. All right. I had a good background all set to go, but then whenever I put on the background, it looks like I've never been do it. I don't know why I have a stage. Honestly, you see it right here. Watch.
I mean, you don't look old.
No, I'm gonna keep that up for a while. It's the Hall of Fame behind me right there. Here we go.
There you go.
My hair just blends in the blue though.
A little
There we
bit.
go. If it gets bad, I'll switch backgrounds every once in a while. At least you got the Sopranos. You're sitting at the Sopranos.
Yeah, it just feels right still.
Ah. All right, let's see who's in the. I have a ton of Sopranos chat that came in that we're gonna have to talk about pretty soon. Now I did not start on the episodes yet of Sopranos.
No, us either.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be a little while coming. All right. Should have watched them in airplane, but
I know,
I
right?
did it.
Download them.
Yeah. I looked in the airplane, little, the TV screen. I looked Sopranos. There was none. So I guess. Hey, Paul Duck Tuckers. I'm gonna say hello to everybody in the chat over there. So, gang. Now Mrs. D's right behind. She put a pillow on her head. Sorry, Mrs. D. All right, gang. I am in Canton, Ohio. As you probably, if you watch my social media, I'm sure you know. I put about it enough on social media. And I'm going to talk about this trip. I have a lot to talk about tonight. And I know the lighting isn't great. I'm in the hotel room. Usually my beautiful lights are illuminating my face, and it's much better. But it is what it is. Like Gene said when we were testing it, they saw worse HD in hotels.
Hotel lighting, definitely.
Yeah.
Not the worst.
Yeah, and better, but
Yes, I agree. Both.
it's there. Now, gang, you got to excuse me. I already had about, I think, 4 beers. We were at the Lainey Wilson. I'll talk about that. Lainey Wilson concert, and I'll talk all about it. And I had about 4 beers over there. So if I act loopy, then you know why. It'll be like an old school show. Let's see who's in the chat. Hey. Gang, before I say who's in the chat, and Gene, if you could help me out with this.
Yeah.
I will have a giveaway because I am that type of guy. Now where did my stuff go? I will be giving away, and I'll listen to this. I'm going to give it away on Tuesday, but you can get into this drawing tonight. Whoever comments or makes a comment tonight, and Gene, now your work to be cut out for you because we had to go back and see everybody who.
I'm doing it as we speak.
All right. So, gang, I got a couple of souvenirs. just to throw it out tonight, I was at the museum, the Pro Football Hall of Fame museum, and I picked up a nice Hall of Fame keychain over here. And look at this. Now, I don't know for sure yet because I did try using it. I think it's a beer opener too. See? I think it's a beer opener and a keychain. So I'm going to give this away. And on Tuesday night, now you could chat. If you put your name in, if you make a comment, you'll be put in the drawing for Tuesday. If you're not watching Tuesday, I'll contact you. And I have a Saints keychain from the Hall of Fame if you're a New Orleans fan. So we'll give that away Tuesday, but you got to comment tonight. Ain't that nice? Boy, I tell you what, giveaway Harold. Gene and Ramona, I'm sorry, I did not get y'all a Hall of Fame.
How dare you? That was the only reason I even cared about the trip was for the souvenirs, because you know we love football so much that we would.
I know. I said, look at this. Arizona Cardinals T-shirt. Gene would love it. Oh.
Exactly. How do you know? I mean, don't rub it in my face, but you didn't get it.
I know better.
All
right. You rather have that hot dog. You rather have that hot dog I had for dinner tonight.
I'd rather have your Ohio jambalaya there.
Ohio. I'll talk about that tonight too. All right, let's see who's in there because we're going to be talking about the Hall of Fame. We'll be talking. I have a lot of stuff to talk about. Now, look, I'll be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And somebody said, how can there be bad? Oh, there was bad over here. Gene knows what happened. But I will talk about that. Now, look, gang, I'm okay. It ain't bad like I fell down the steps and broke my ankle or nothing like that. All right. Well, but there was some bad on this trip. So let's see who's in the chat. Jennifer Templar is in the house. Hey, Jennifer. Got Jennifer Templar. Ooh. Oh, that shipping to Canada is high. I don't know. Jana's in the house.
Priceless.
Oh, Jana will take both keys. Jana's lucky. Jana will probably end up winning.
Jana is, right? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Mother Teresa's in the house. Hello, Mother Teresa. Amy LaFrance is in the house. Allison Perry. My brother's Christmas present. Well, that counts as a comment, Allison. So you're in the drawing. We would never leave you out the drawing. Nate's in the house, and he says the Drew Brees. I will talk about that, Nate. Let me write that down too. It'll be all about. We'll talk about that for sure. The Drew Brees bust. The statue they made of him. We'll talk about that. The Mr. Furley statue, I like to call it. The Mr. Furley. I mean, not Mr. Furley, the Mr. Roper from Three's Company. I'll pull up. Somebody said the sculpture of Drew Brees they put in the Hall of Fame looks like Mr. Roper from Three's Company.
I can't wait to see it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, I haven't.
Awesome. Don't look.
I'm not going to. This is the time.
Don't spoil it. Yeah, don't spoil it, please. If you haven't seen it, don't spoil it. You're gonna have laughs with us.
Oh, thanks for watch tonight.
Yeah, Allison Perry. Any comment counts in the comment. We got you. Steve Templar is in the house. Ooh, Gene, did you see that picture that Steve Templar sent us? Ooh, la.
I saw it once, and then he posted it on your wall, and I was like, now I'm seeing it, and I'm double jealous.
And gang, if you hang tight, we're going to be talking about the Hall of Fame and everything that went on. Lisa Easley is going to be in the house, and Lisa's in the drawing. Mm-hmm. Danny's in the house. He's been making me some good comments, Danny. Nice. Danny Ferraria. Yeah, he's been leaving some awesome comments lately. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. Hey, the man himself, Duck. Mr. Paul Duck Tucker from Joystick, the band Joystick, and other bands, and we appreciate that. Paul Duck Tucker, we got to get together. We got to eat. Me and you's world travelers. We're all over the place. Oh, all over the place. All righty, and Charlie Welch, my friend Charlie Welch, he said he would be staying up tonight to watch this show. So, Charlie, we appreciate it. We are in the drawing, Charlie. Mm-hmm. And Lacey, my friend Lacey, right there from Valentine over there is I consider her from Cut Off. I say that I consider myself from Cut Off. So, Krista Lawler's in the house. Thank you, Krista. Oh, we have so many people watching it. It's just gonna take a while now from now on. Huh? All right.
Luckily, I started early, so I'm adding everyone as we go.
Great. Vanita's in the house. Vanita's in the house, and I think I got just about everybody else. If anybody else does, and look, Bonnie's in the house, and look at that, Gene.
Yes.
Please put Lloyd and Madeline. Please. Okay.
Separate?
And I will talk. Yes, separate. They're both in the house, so put Lloyd and Madeline. Just put Lloyd and Madeline. I know who they are. I saw them at the Elvis show, which I didn't talk about in this show yet. Wow, a lot went on since our last show. My goodness gracious! Did I talk? Yeah, I did talk about the Elvis show.
You did, yeah.
My friend over here, Keith Mathern from Lockport. Gene, if you don't know, this is my son-in-law, Carrie's brother, Keith Mathern.
When I see that last name, I wonder, and I sometimes they're related to that.
Yeah, name. Wow. We have some people joining us tonight. Lydia Cospar in the house. Yeah, oh, Lydia. All in the drawing.
I got them all.
You're right, Nick. Drew Brees is so lucky. He got to meet HD. Wow. Can't go wrong with that. And put Jody in there. Hey, Juju. Jody had a bad experience at a restaurant tonight, which I may talk about on Tuesday. And then Danny must be related to Danny. Wendy's in the house. Wendy. Wow. Gene, we're going to have to hire somebody on the show just to take notes for our drawing on this one. My goodness gracious.
I know. I'm getting good practice as a secretary.
Wow. Thanks, everybody who joined me. I see a lot of new names on there, so I do appreciate y'all. And if you never watched the after show chat, this is our Sunday night show. We don't talk about food too much on it. Well, we do talk about food because we love food.
We do, but it's not exclusively food.
That's right. I don't get restaurant specific on after show chat because this is the show for everybody out there. So, yes. Hey, Keith, you know, my daughter Tika said, no, I didn't get no gold jacket there, Nick. I wanted one. I got a brown one. I got a brown one for mustard sauce from Cleveland, and which I'll talk about one day. On my food, one of the food I had to eat was the Cleveland hot dog with stadium mustard. I said, "What's stadium mustard?" And when I looked at it, it was brown, but it was like a weird brown. And I'm like, I thought it was just mustard from the stadium. I didn't know it was really. I asked the guy, I said, "What's stadium mustard?" Your guess is as good as mine. That's the exact word. Your guess is as good as mine. Tasted? What you said? Oh, Mrs. D said it was good. We had a difference of opinion in the tailgating food challenge. We ate 32 dishes. We graded all 32 dishes. That review is going to come up. It was 32 dishes for 32 teams in the NFL. Me and Mrs. D sacrificed, and we ate we sampled all 32 dishes. At the end, we were losing it. Who was the winner? Well, that review is going to come out pretty soon. I'll tell you what winner. Was it the winner? New Orleans jambalaya was not the winner. Sorry, New
It was
Orleans.
so pale. You said it before you even ate it. You were like, "Doesn't look very dark
It
here."
looked
Like,
it's not even just dark. It looked like rice. It looked like clean rice,
Yeah.
brown rice.
Yes, it looked like you said it best, Gene. You said it looked like rice-a-roni.
yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. That jambalaya was. I don't
Yeah.
know if it was even out of a box.
I know.
I think that was just rice with a little beef broth and maybe a sausage in there, Nick.
I know the box might have even been better,
I think box would have been,
especially your boxes that come from there. The ones.
Yes,
are really
and you could doctor up the box. I mean, box jambalaya is not the worst if you doctor it up, you know. But I mean, I gave y'all little hints to doctor the ones I sent you guys. Yeah. I shouldn't be hungry for a week, but guess what, Jody? I was hungry. I partook in food again. All right, gang. Let's talk about this. All right, we can turn off the music now. And how did Las Vegas do? Steve Templar wants to know because he loves the Raiders. How did Las Vegas had street tacos? We lost Gene. Gene will be right back. Las Vegas, Steve had street tacos. It was street tacos. And how did they do? Gene, I was gonna just say, Steve Templar asked, "How did Las Vegas do?" That was the Las Vegas street tacos, and I've got to say, those Las Vegas street tacos tasted like you found them on the street. Not good, like not a good vendor street, but like if somebody would have said this is terrible and threw them on the street and you would have picked it up and ate it right after. That's what they tasted like, street tacos. You find them on the street. Not even nobody else wants them. It's like sorry, Las Vegas. You'll be surprised, the winners. I don't want to spoil nothing, but you will be surprised at the two winners. Me and Mrs.
I will
D.
say that when we were reading through it, we had a clear one that we thought you were gonna like the most, and I will be very curious to see.
What was your pick? I'm not even gonna give you no emotion on my face.
When we looked at the crab dip, that Maryland crab dip, and that was one that sounded really good.
Yeah, we said it would. I'm not gonna tell you if it was. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm keeping a straight face.
When are you putting that video out?
I will put that up. I am going to try to put it up. I will try to put it up Friday morning.
Okay.
Friday. I might do AFC first, then the NFC. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to split them up. There might be a long video. Try to do it fast. I'll be honest with you. We did it like in 2 days. 32 dishes was too much to eat in one day. So we did
I'm glad you split it up. That's good.
We split it up in 2 days. And the second day when we did it, we had people from Maryland. And if Jesse's watching from Maryland, she started subscribing to me. So hello. And we had people from Maryland sitting at our table. It's like community, and we sat down and they gave their opinions also in the video. It's fun. You're gonna like this video. We tried all 32 dishes, and I think you're really gonna enjoy this video. All right, gang. Let's get to the nitty gritty over here. All righty. And Gene, we're going to talk about this if you don't mind. First off, I want to say thank you to Genie Door Company and the Pro Football Hall of Fame. In case you don't know, and you should know, I won a contest from Genie Door Company to go to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Now, I went in 2018. But I really wanted to go this year to go see Drew Brees getting, his induction into the Hall of Fame. And I won from Genie Door Company. I was in contact with Genie Door Company, and I had a representative from Pro Football Hall of Fame, and I'll give them a shout out. It's Lisa. I'm not going to mention her last name. I don't know if they want their last name, but it's Lisa from Genie Door Company, and Marcus from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Those two individuals were amazing. They were amazing. I'll put it this way. Me and Mrs. D, before we came on the air, just said, I win a lot of trips. To be honest with you, I win a lot of trips. I do a lot of things. That's what I do. This trip has spoiled us. Honestly, this trip over here to Canton, Ohio, at the Pro Football Hall of Fame has spoiled us for all other trips. I'll be 100. There was not a moment that we did not see Marcus with the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Every time he would see us, are y'all okay? Y'all need anything? You need anything? I mean, constantly. We saw him at every event. Lisa with Genie Door Company, amazing. We would go, we make the little Genie tent. They had like a little festival, and we made that Genie tent our home base. Lisa was fantastic. We just saw Lisa. She was at the concert with her husband. We talked to her for a good while. Amazing trip. So I want to say, first off the bat, shout out to Genie and Pro Football Hall of Fame. Above and beyond. Okay? There. Ding, ding, ding. So, shall we just talk about the trip, Gene? I mean, we'll talk a little bit about the trip, and we'll rotate
go
around.
for it. Yeah, go for it. Talk and show what you want, and then we can do a watch party. I have a watch party we just saw that I wanted to show you.
Awesome. Yeah, and I know a lot of people are watching in the beginning right now to hear about the Hall
that's
of Fame.
what we're here to spotlight you, and you chose to do this tonight.
Yes, and we weren't going to do a show on a Sunday night, but I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. So, gang, and if you watch some of my videos, you probably saw for throughout the event. But we got here Wednesday, fantastic. We met with the people. Now, the Genie people, or Pro Football Hall of Fame people, gave us a personal driver. And I'm going to shout out this guy, Bob. If you did see my story, I will hurry up and do this right now, because I'm the first person I want to shout out besides Lisa and Lisa and Marcus is my driver. I think this is it right here. Bob. Here we go. Oh, that's not it. Sorry. That's not Bob. That's HD. What are you talking about, HD?
No.
And Bob, if you're watching.
All right, gang. Look, I want to introduce you to somebody who's been with us for all 4 days over here, who's the man over here who took care of me and Mrs. D, our driver, Bob, over here. Now, Bob, I know you said you drove all kinds of people around, celebrities and everything else. How was it driving HD around?
You guys were fabulous. I mean, just hearing the story and how hard and industrious you work, I was really impressed.
You hear that, gang? He's impressed, Bob. No, I'm serious, Bob. You've been doing us an awesome job today.
Thank you very much.
All 4 days, and I thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. And Genie Door Company, I appreciate. And what company is it?
Tom's Limousine.
Tom's
TL Worldwide Transportation.
Highly recommend that they take care of you. All right. Well, look, gang, this is our last day over here. I appreciate Bob very much. Thank y'all. See y'all when we get back to New Orleans.
All right. So there's Bob, our driver.
Looking sharp, Bob.
Oh, Bob was the man.
Nice black suit, classic.
He looks like he would have came right out of Reservoir Dogs.
Totally. And the sunglasses, too. He nailed it. Yeah.
I hope he doesn't look like he went on the Reservoir Dogs.
He would have been Mr. Oh, he would have been Mr. Orange for Cincinnati. For Cleveland. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, for Cleveland. Mr. Orange.
Mr. Periwinkle.
He's the driver in the old getaway.
Yeah, the getaway driver.
Now look, Bob was fantastic. Now I talked to Bob a lot, and he's like, I've driven. I know he's sincere. He said, I've driven Paul. I don't know if I should not name the people but I will. I've driven Paul McCartney. He said, I've driven, because they pick up. They're usually based in Cleveland, so they have a concert. He picks up a lot of people. It's his car service. I picked up Paul McCartney. I drove Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger. You know, he was naming a few celebrities.
Did you say, "Oh yeah, big deal"?
Well, I didn't need to. I didn't need to, Ramona, because he said, "But you know what? Out of everybody I drove, he said, I think you're the most interesting guy I ever drove around."
Look at that! Look, I predicted the future like I always do.
And Mrs. D
You
could
are.
attest to it. Yeah. And I think it's because also, probably because I talk. You know, I'm sure a lot of these other people
that's
that
normal.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna pick? Look at this. I'm gonna tell you right now. Put these two next to each other. Who are you gonna pick? Wimpy Paul McCartney or HD? Oh, come on.
Yeah. You know, you can have some laughs. You know, you can have some laughs with HD.
No doubt.
Yeah, TGO186. Welcome, my man. You can even put TGO816 in there.
Of course, already in. You don't even.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw him.
They are always awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, they are awesome. And look, my friend over here, he's a I am live now. I am live.
That's right.
Thank you, TGO. Yeah, because I am a rock star.
HD or rock stars, indeed.
It's the truth.
Yeah. So we were having, and then like our first, we got him on Thursday, and he brought us to the first. Now we didn't know each other too well, Bob. Oh, Alex Broussard. Oh, well, that's awesome. Mandinas. Wow. Wow. All right. But anyway, so we had him Thursday. Then after the first event, we went back in the car, and you know, I was talking to him, and he said, you know, I went and looked you up on YouTube. I'm like, oh, really? He said, yeah, I saw your video from about Kelly Ripa.
That was a good one. I was just talking about one the other day.
Yes, let's show that.
I said, oh, you know what? Should I? Oh, yeah, show it. You have it?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Oh, this is a good one. I had fun on this.
Yeah,
I guess ever since you mentioned it, it's been stuck in my head.
I saw when you did the interview, I said, oh, let's see. Can I pull any good stuff from this and make a remix? And I said, like, the Kelly Ripa. I said, oh, I didn't make a remix. We did the Kelly Ripa song.
So he watched this video, and let's watch it real fast.
It's a goodie.
Here I am, 3 a.m. in drink contest like a fool again. Keystone Light, drank too much, but I'll take a nap tomorrow when I can. Make up a lie, tell the truth. I've got the stuff that dumb dude, but there's one thing I have to do is give the correct answer to the question from Kelly Ripa. Kelly Ripa, I want to win a trip to Costa Rica. Kelly Ripa, Kelly Ripa, I don't know the name of John Stamos' dad. Kelly Ripa, I know the name of Ryan Seacrest's puppy. Kelly Ripa, I
Boy, I tell you what, that song is written well. Ramona, you hit a home run with that one, and Gene, you did a home run with that video.
That's so
That
good.
that is what you call a trifecta.
Yeah.
Awesome lyrics, awesome music, and awesome video. We always hit trifectas on after
That's how
show
we
chat.
do it
That's how we do it. That's right,
every
Ramona.
time.
We don't put out no stinkers over here.
No.
Harold, wait till you get this new one. You're gonna love it.
Ooh.
It's so closed. I got it all mapped out. I just gotta. I'm not gonna copy the other one. I'm gonna make you a new one from scratch that sounds good, perfect.
Ooh, I was excited.
I got no nails on because I am getting ready. I gotta keep my instrument fingers ready to go for you.
Ready to go, ready to go. Put my friend Fair Dude in that drawing over here for that prize. Fair Dude over here. That's Fair Dude right here, Brian Rumber. Brian, you're gonna be in the drawing. 2 keychains over here. But you know what? Brian and his lovely wife Diana's already a winner. You know why? Because Brian's been a friend of mine on Facebook for a good while. And I met him in Vegas. They love the fair. They treat HD right. Every birthday, they send me something. They are getting their man, Larry Fitzgerald, went in the Hall of Fame, the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I got them something autographed for them by Larry Fitzgerald.
Ooh la la.
And they're getting 2 T-shirts, Larry Fitzgerald T-shirts from HD. So, Brian, I got y'all covered.
Harold, you didn't get us. You didn't even get us a keychain.
I didn't get y'all nothing.
I know that's okay.
I will get y'all what y'all love. Poppy Kirstenstein beef jerky.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's good.
Well, and also you'll get us your presents hopefully in a trip at some time soon
I
in the
hope.
near future.
I know. I'm getting
Yes.
worried about that. I'm going on too many trips.
I know you're winning a lot here. Yeah.
All right.
It'll happen when it happens. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll be all good.
Yep.
Desert Blues, and that's a fan of ours right there. So Brian, yeah, you got that coming. So yeah, so he saw that video and he said, "Oh, you know, I saw the video," and then we started talking about contests, and I just amazed him. He was like blown away, you know, with the contest. People get amazed with the contest stuff,
Especially when people don't even consider it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bob, he was fantastic. He was fantastic. I tell you what, we're going to talk about a lot of good stuff, but let me talk about, because this happened on Wednesday night. Let me talk about the bad. Somebody said, "How can there be bad?" There was bad. It was, like I said, well, I am from Lockport, Louisiana over here, my man. I am from Lockport, right outside in New Orleans. I don't know where you're at, but I am from, you were raised in Harahan and Metairie. I am from Lockport, Louisiana. I'm currently in Canton, Ohio for this trip, but I am in, and that's why I do food reviews. I'm in Lockport, Louisiana.
And we're at the table with the Sopranos.
and Gina Ramon is right there at the Soprano table in New Jersey.
That's right,
New Jersey over there. New Jersey. So a guy from Lockport, a Cajun from Lockport, and 2 New Jerseys over here.
Hey.
Perfect combination. Perfect combination.
Honestly, it makes more sense than people would think.
Yes, it does.
Bangul.
Oh, I'm glad I met a lot of people in that.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll talk about meeting a lot of people this weekend, but let me go through the bad first. So, gang, on Wednesday evening, we went to see Jefferson Starship, and I had my camera, my beloved camera that I do food reviews with, that I live and die by. And I get back to the hotel. I made videos. I made the trip coming, going there. I made videos at that event for the concert. I'm doing something on my computer. I said, "Oh, you know what? Let me edit the video from today." Wait. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? That's how my heart was. I said, "Where's my camera?" I'm like, so I looked in the bags. I'm looking. Gang, and this don't sound like a big deal to you, but to me, this was devastating. I left my, I don't know if I left my camera in the Uber because I had to take an Uber Wednesday night. I don't know if I left it in the Uber. I don't know if I left it at the table where we were watching the Jefferson Starship. I don't know if I left it in the lobby of the hotel room. I don't know where I left this camera at. I didn't have my camera. Now, this camera is an Osmo Pocket 3. I heard it was not available in the United States anymore. This is my lifeblood. This is what I do. And I did not have it. I lost it. Never recovered it to this day.
No.
Bob, our driver, I ordered, they had one at Best Buy. They couldn't sell it in the United States anymore, but if they still have stock, they could sell it in the store. So I looked at Best Buy in Canton, Ohio. They had it. I asked Bob, our driver, on Thursday if he could bring us to Best Buy. He said, sure, no problem. This is all about you, he said, wherever you want to go. So he brought me to Best Buy, and unfortunately, I had to pay. It's not cheap, all right. It's not a $99 camera. It isn't. It's my Pocket 3, but this is what I use for reviews, and I had to buy a new one. Lesson learned. Never leave your camera case. I'll hook it up on my belt now.
Yep. Yeah, you need to definitely. Yeah.
I'll hook it up on my belt now.
More safeguards.
So, yeah. I was devastated Wednesday night. Now,
I'm so sorry, but I want to really say good on you. You really just like rolled with it and fixed it so fast.
Yeah.
Where that could have really been like devastating, but you just like went with it and handled it. So
yeah, and I know people.
I felt like that was a moment that it could have went either way, and it really like made your trip, and it was like so smooth sailing and awesome after that. It was like a nice moment.
Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was devastated Wednesday night. I'll be honest with you, because I have footage on there, and I never uploaded to my thing. So that's why you did see a review on Friday. Usually I drop reviews on Fridays. I did drop it because I didn't have no reviews. All my reviews that I had stockpiled was on my camera that I lost. So there's a couple of restaurants that I will not be able to review. Well, I did the review, but they're lost forever. Unless, I told Mrs. D today, unless somebody takes my footage, whoever has my camera out there, and puts it up on YouTube.
That's it.
Let me tell you something, Harold. I've been manifesting for that. No one knows, but I'm lighting candles every day, thinking that somebody is gonna look at that footage and find you.
Yes, I'm hoping.
I hope. And if they don't, fine. But if they do, great.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I moved on, but that was the bad. It really was, and I know maybe they will, Brian. You never know. I'm hoping out. Again, it was nobody's fault. I mean, I went through the lost and found. I went to the hotel. They watched the cameras for me. So it is what it is. Was it the Uber? I can't say. I think I just left it on the table by accident, and
it was
whatever.
You left it at the end of the day, so
I left. It was my responsibility. So
human error. Sorry, go ahead.
It was.
All I was going to say is, when did Jefferson Starship play We Built This City on Rock and Roll? Was it like early or late in the set?
Mid. Oh,
mid. This doesn't define us. We'll play it. Did they play Don't You Want Somebody to Love?
Yeah. Here we go. I do not have the footage. Mr. Muscles sang along with Don't You Want Somebody to Love.
I can't believe. See, I asked because my mind is like a divining rod. I went right to that one. My favorite.
That was the ending. That was the show closer. That was the show closer.
Yeah, I bet.
And Mr. Muscle sang along with it. You could have a video. I had a video of Mr. Muscle singing along to You Want Somebody to Love, and I lost the footage. Lost forever unless somebody puts it up one day.
I hope.
You start their own Food Network, the Food Channel with their my footage I left on their camera. I had so much footage. Um, footage I never even shown yet. Oh well, what I'm gonna do. But anyway, no, Ramon, to answer your question, they played it mid. They say, "Does anybody remember the '80s?" And everybody was, yeah. And then they played like their '80s Sarah, and they built this city. Okay, so that's when they played it. We built. Oh, the crowd went. I'm funny they didn't close with that. I'm funny they did not close with we built.
Yeah,
this
I think
city.
that's interesting.
But the kids know that song. The kids were dancing. Little kids were dancing till we built this city.
That's what it is. It's very cartoonish. We heard it somewhere. I don't remember where we were, and we were like shopping, and I was like, I can't believe we're here and we built this city.
I mean, they were good. They sound wasn't the man in the world, I'll be honest with you. But they were what they were. All right. So talked about that. Now, gang, people are gonna ask me, where did you eat? Where did you eat? Where did you eat? Look, they took care of us so much over here. I did not hardly have a chance to eat. I did a review today. Gene knows where I went to do the review. But they fed us so much over here. There was no way I could get over. We didn't have to go eat anywhere, really. So I did one review hours. See, I'm going to drop that one tomorrow. Tuesday, I'm sorry. Tuesday morning, I'm going to drop this one on Tuesday. That's the only review I really did. Because I really did go eat no restaurants because there was really no place I needed to eat. I ate so much. I've been on a diet. I probably gained 5 pounds back, you know. They've been taking us to parties. They've been taking us to the clubhouses. I mean, we've been just nonstop. We went to the tailgate festival. We ate 32 dishes.
Seriously.
Oh my goodness. It was just too much, you know, so we ate too much. Well, say hello while Steve's taking we'll wait for Steve. We'll wait for Steve to come back before we move on. Gene, let's just wait. Bum, 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 bum.
I know I don't have like we can
Yeah. The final answer. So gang, I'm gonna tell y'all something about this trip also. Wow, that's awesome. Jefferson Star brought my fair dude saw them at the Ostrich Festival. Look, gang, if you don't know Fair Dude, and his wife Diana, there is a reason I call them royal fair couple, royal fair. Damien, I read your review comment. I'm going to talk about that. There's a reason I nicknamed them. At first, I just called them the Fair Dude. Then I named them the Royal Fair Couple. Brian and Diana are fair people. They go to every fair there is around Arizona. They go to California. They go to every fair. It's amazing. Amazing. Well, I'm sorry, Damien. I mean, I know you used to love it, but I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't worth no. I'll be honest with you, Damien. They're lucky they got a seat. All right. They are lucky. All right, gang, let me talk about this. This, like I said before, this trip has been fantastic. But there's also something about this trip that is amazing. And I posted about it. And I told Gene about it. And I posted about it. The amount of people that recognize me over here in Canton is mind-blowing. Gene, I told you. I mean, we were in a museum. We were taking the tour of the museum, and the tour guide was, giving us the tour of the museum. That's one of my prizes. They had a private tour guide for us for the Pro Football Hall of Fame Museum, and he was Herb. Shout out to Herb, and he was giving us the tour, and people were coming up. Hey, HD Harold. Hey, we know you. We love your food reviews. Hey, HD. And the tour guy turned to me. He said, "Who are you?" And honest to God, I mean, this is the truth. I said, "Oh well, I do food reviews. You know, I do food reviews in New Orleans." He said, "You must be famous." He said, "You know, because everybody was interrupting us. HD."
So funny. He's like, "What kind of celebrity is this?"
You know what? That guy should be lucky that he met, because we're about to blow the fuck up. It's ASC now, baby. I swear, Harold, this is so awesome. You're amazing. I love you so much. I'm proud.
Yeah, I tell you what, I love you guys. But yeah, well,
so
Damien,
when you're getting recognized in another state,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing. And well, thank you, Damien. I'm glad your father-in-law, you would love to talk. See, that amazes me. So not only the museum, but then walking around. Hey, you're Harold. Or they call me, some guy, you're the food guy. You're the food guy who does the reviews. I'm like, yeah, I do. Oh, yeah. Then like sometimes I just talk to random people and like I'm saying, oh, where are you from? Because I'm the kind of guy, like if I see this weekend, like if I see somebody with a Saints shirt, I'd say, hey, where you from? You know, be friendly. Hey, where you from? Where? And I met what we call who that's, you know, they're Saints fans from Iowa. I met Saints fans from Tampa. I met Saints fans from all over. You know, it's amazing. But then if people from Metairie and all, they would be like, wait. And they would look at me and say, we know you. You the guy on Facebook who does those reviews or YouTube or whatever. And I'm in line and yeah, like, and like one guy said, yeah, my brother-in-law owns such and such place. And he didn't know who I was. Then when he told his brother-in-law they own a restaurant in Metairie, I forget Harbor, I forget the name of the restaurant offhand, but he was telling him, he said, yeah, I met this guy, he does food reviews, and his brother who owns a restaurant says, wait, you met that food guy, Harold? Yeah. So the guy messaged me later. He says, my brother-in-law knew who you were, who owns the restaurant, and I never ate there before. You know, but he knew me. So it's amazing to me that, and one guy came to me, that little tailgating thing. He said, hey, you're the food guy, huh? I said, yeah. He said, a little word, there's a controversy. They said, some people said there wasn't no crab meat in that,
Oh,
wow, that's.
Could you imagine?
That is controversy.
That's really something, though. 100% zero. That's pretty bold.
I'm not going to tell you what I think.
I can't wait.
And I'm just telling you right now, if you want to pad it with pollock or something, go ahead, be my guest. But you better have at least like 5% crab in there.
Yes, I agree. So it was really, and look, last night, right outside the hotel we're staying at, there's a place called Fathead's Brewery. It's a restaurant, you know, but it's a brewery. So me and Mrs. D went get a beer last night. We had nothing to do, so we're back in the hotel. So we said, let's grab a beer over there. And I'm sitting down, and here comes two people out the restaurant, and I recognized the lady I used to run with her at races.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I called her name out and I said, "Hey, Sandy," and she came. She turned around. Now, you know, I talked to her about running. You know, I remember her from running many years ago. And then her husband looks at me. He says, "You're the food guy." A lot of people said food guy. You're the food guy.
That's funny.
I said, yeah, I'm the food guy. And then he said, oh, my brother-in-law runs Eat the Boot. It's a Facebook group, and he does like video, you know, little videos and all. So I knew who he was talking about. He says, yeah, they whenever they do reviews or something, they never say nothing. Like if a place is good, they don't post nothing about it. He said, what I like about you, the guy told me, he said, what I like about you is you give your honest opinion, and I'll follow you. And if you tell me it's good, then I know it's, you know, maybe I'm not 100% right all the time. But he said, but I know you're going to be honest.
Mhm.
And if you say something's bad, then I know it's going to, you're going to be honest about it. And he said, that's what I like about you. I said, well, thank you. And I said, I know the people you're talking about. They kicked me out of their group and banned me because I talked bad about District Donuts. And as soon as I talked bad about District Donuts, they banned me from their Facebook group. And I was wondering why they banned me. And it was because I talked bad about District Donuts. And I guess they got upset. And then I think I talked bad about Furies, and then they really got upset and they banned me.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like I always talk about, I'm going to be honest. And whether they like it or not, ban me from your Facebook groups. I don't care anymore. So, yeah.
That's right.
Good answer.
Good answer. And let me just hurry up and
No.
And
Yeah.
then
Ban me. Oh, what do you think? Don't get me started. I'm gonna curse again.
Don't.
yes, I'll tell you what we're gonna do, because I don't want to talk too much. I've been going a long time talking about. I want to come back and talk about the speeches. Drew and I know Gene, Ramon. I know y'all aren't fit, but I want to talk about the speeches because
I'm
it's
ready.
very important.
I'm
But
ready.
I would like to do a quick yay or nay, if you don't mind, to break up the little, the little thing. But first off, I want to show a few pictures real fast. There's me and Mrs. D over here. That's right before Drew Brees got on stage. That's us. We were supposed to be sitting in the clubhouse, but we couldn't help ourselves. We had to go in the locker room. We had access to the locker room, and they had free food and drinks, so we just hung out in the locker room there. Yeah. Now, look, gang, I'm going to tell you, wherever we were, they were like, hey, where are y'all? We're over here. We're going to take pictures. It was like pop, it was like pictures and pictures and pictures. Where y'all at? We're going to take pictures. Because they want to get there. They send us there, and they want to get their promotion out there. So let me up and show a couple more pictures, then we're going to do a quick yay or nay, if you don't mind. And I even talk about the radio show I was on.
I know.
So many things happen.
So many things. All right, so that's
oh no, it wasn't a yay or nay, it was a spinning. Never mind.
Okay. So that's the company that brought us over there. That the guy worked for. I don't know why he didn't put that in my little pictures. I don't know why.
Good advertising for them.
Yeah, I guess it was advertising for them. Let me see what other pictures. I was kind of just doing pictures fast, so excuse me if I did. There's us again. The selfie right there before Drew Brees came out.
You tell me she's looking good.
She sure is. I know she's the best. I can't wait.
I know. I don't know if she's awake, but
I don't know either. I don't want to see.
Let her know.
Let me see if this is it. So there's us with Rondé Barber. Who was a gold jacket. Now, I'll tell you what, this guy was fantastic, the NFL player. And that's the two guys, president and vice president of Genie Door Company over here, who brought us over there.
Everyone looks real happy in this picture.
Yes, we were.
Is that a Detroit Lion I see?
No, that's a Carolina Panther.
Oh, it's a Panther. Excuse me.
Yep, Carolina Panthers.
Sorry, even though
I'm going to tell you
spot for Detroit.
This picture right here, Rondé Barber, he played for Tampa Bay, and we were talking to him, and we took pictures because I don't know how this works, but anyway, they come take pictures with us, and he said, they said, well, say something. And I said, well, I'm going to say, who that? The smile.
Yeah.
Instead of saying cheese, he said, well, I ain't going to say that. He was joking around. He said,
no, of course. Of course.
I got scared at first.
But he was real nice. And then of course, me talking, I had to give him I had to tell him about my crawfish story, about me burning my feet.
Of course.
And he was amazed by that.
Oh,
what you bro? I say, yeah. Whenever you come to Louisiana, now you come and eat some crawfish at my house. Borrow? He said, okay, yeah, I will. Yeah, right. But anyway,
nice of him to even humor you.
absolutely.
humor me. he ain't gonna give me no crap. Well, I would expect him to. Not that I didn't want him to. Tell you the truth. And let me up and show one more. I thought I had this up. I apologize, gang. I'm kind of lost over here, but
you're doing great.
You're for being on the road. You're doing pretty well, I would say.
Yeah. Who dat? That's right, Nate. Let me up and give a shout out to somebody else because I really need to give one more shot. And then we're going to do a yay or nay real quick, if y'all don't mind, or we could even do the watch party. One of those, just to break up the.
No, please.
Yeah, we'll do a food yay or nay. Then I could talk about the radio and all that too, if y'all don't mind.
Yeah, please.
But I want to give a shout out to. Let me up and get this. And again, I thought I loaded up this picture, but I must have uploaded it up. Again, I'm sorry. But gang, I'm going to tell y'all. I mean, it's catering food, but I'm going to tell you, every little party we've been going to, the food has been fantastic. I did a few reviews, that you're going to see thrown out. I'm going to put them up on Facebook or whatnot. But everything, I haven't really. I mean, stadium food a lot of times, But I want to give a shout out to somebody who I finally got to meet, and me and Mrs. D got to meet in Canton finally, and she was from New Orleans, and then she's living in Atlanta right now with her mom, but she's from New Orleans, and she always watches my reviews. And it took us time to go to Canton to meet up, and that's Kim Marie. She watches my reviews a lot and follows me. And we met up.
I love that.
Yes, and we met up. And listen to this. So the people I met up with over there, I exchanged numbers with them because we texted. Hey, where are you going to be? So we could kind of meet up. I was at the concert, and Kim called me at the concert. Her mom, Joyce, I don't know if Kim's watching, but anyway, her mom, Joyce, loves HD. She's from Atlanta, but she loves HD because she's like HD. When she goes eat someplace, she'll tell like it is. Like, this is terrible. This ain't good,
Yeah, she's brutally honest.
She's honest. She's honest. So Kim is like, I'm more like Mrs. D. I don't say much, but my mom is. So that's why her mom likes HD. So her mom said they drove back. They were in Atlanta, and her mom told Kim, said, call HD and see where he's at. See if he's okay. So Kim had called me at the concert, and they got her mom on the phone, the speakerphone, and I talked to Kim and her mom at the concert, and I told Joyce, I said, I'm okay, I'm good, I'm heading back tomorrow. She said, well, good. I was worried about you traveling. I said, don't worry. I said, I'm good. I'll let Kim know I made it back to New Orleans okay. And I said, one day I'm going to make it to Atlanta, maybe a trip, or I'm going to get over there, Miss Joyce, and me and you is going to go eat, and we are going to do a review that's going to knock them off there. So shout out to my friend.
And you know what? I really love that they're in Atlanta, and Atlanta and New Orleans sometimes have,
yes,
a tumultuous relationship. So it's nice that you have that connection. Louisiana, Atlanta connection.
Yeah. Jana, please, in the chat, please let me know what your ranking of
Jana, that is the main thing.
Please.
I've never read a better sentence.
TGO1, I would not expect it, but I thank you so much for the kindness. Many years ago, he lost his loaded wallet in a Boston cab while on a business trip. It had everything in it. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that is fantastic, Tim, that you got it back.
Yes, yeah, and so generous of you to pay that back.
And very generous, generous. Thank you so much, Tim.
TGO186. Baby.
Yes, I appreciate it so much. Yes, TGO186, we love you, my man. Fist bump to you. You're the man. You're the man. Bob and DGO186. You're the man. But Kim Marie, class act. Now look, I'm gonna tell y'all something real fast, and then we're gonna move on. But Kim told me, she said, Harold, I love watching your reviews. I love because she does. She always she says the hate that you get sometimes. She said, I cannot believe these people. She said, I never see nobody else make hateful comments or say stuff like they tell you sometimes. And I said, Kim, I know. I said, usually they don't say it on my posts. It's if I post it in groups that, I said, the Facebook is full of hate. And we all know that. And I said, you know what? That's all engagement.
I was gonna say,
yeah. And I said, it's because the way I started with Facebook groups is really what caused this to happen. Because just people in Facebook groups they just say anything, and it's really ugly of them. And but Kim noticed, and Kim said, "Man, I'm such a positive person. You just got to delete these negative people in your life." And she's right. I've had, but you know what? I haven't had no negative in a good while. So
That's good.
yeah. So get the
And
negative.
if someone's like really bad, you will block them. But
I will block them.
Like,
and honestly,
cross the line.
Mhm.
yeah, honestly, it hasn't been as bad as it was when I used to be on Facebook groups. It used to be really bad.
Yeah, people would really, totally.
Yeah. So, gang, here's a little round table there, and I'm waiting for Jana to give me her rank speech. Oh, she hasn't. I must have missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Number one, True. 2, Larry. 3, Adam. Wow, Roger, Craig, and Luke. Wow.
It almost sounds like the Three Stooges.
The 5.
I'll tell you who I like the most. Then I'll talk about the speeches.
Which one's Shemp?
I don't know. All right. So I was asked now look, gang, if you don't know, I tell you what. Oh man, it's 11 long to play, but we might play clips of it. I'll talk about that in 1 second. But I was asked on the radio station about this. There is a sandwich. Now I don't know if y'all ever heard, and we're gonna do a yay or nay.
Okay.
We're gonna go, yay or nay like we normally do. And let me help and get something up over here.
Over here.
Over here. Now, there is a sandwich that Cleveland is famous for. I would TGO186. I agree. I have a second place, but I agree. Drew Brees was the best speech, and I'll talk about that in 1 second. But there is a sandwich that they told me about. Now, I could not find it in Canton. I think there is one in the airport. If I get there early enough in the airport tomorrow, I will try it in the airport.
Oh.
So it is called. Go ahead, Ramona. You're going to say something?
I'm just saying this is interesting.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear what it is.
Yes, it's a Cleveland sandwich that they have, and it is called. And maybe you heard of it before, Ramona. I'm not sure. Maybe you did, but it's called a Polish boy.
Oh, look at that. Kurwa.
Yes, it is called a Polish boy. It's a kielbasa.
Oh.
Let me pull it up and see what it is.
I don't think you really need to ask what Ramona's going to say.
I think we know.
Well, yeah, I think I know what everybody's going to say. I don't think anybody in this group is kielbasa sausage placed in a bun and covered with a layer of French fries, a layer of barbecue sauce, and a layer of coleslaw.
It looks bardzo dobrze, kurwa.
It's really good.
So there is the Polish boy sandwich. Now, I don't think anybody Now let's just go around
Look
just to
at
be
that thing.
technical. Yes. French fries, barbecue sauce, coleslaw, and sausage. Lots of sausage. Gene, yay
Yeah.
or nay?
Yeah, I wish I could have that right
I
now.
know. I would do
What a silly yay or nay. Come on, HD.
Maybe.
Come on, HD.
Steve Templar says nope.
Wow.
What?
Now, you know what's funny that's here? And this is just because you'll understand why I'm bringing this up. They have these sandwich here. I won't say the name, but they call them fat sandwiches. And they sell them on Rutgers campus here in New Jersey. And then it got famous on Rutgers, but they sell it at other places too.
Yeah, and they
because
actually don't sell them at Rutgers really much anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They just like spread?
Yeah.
Okay, well, never mind. But everyone knows these, and they used to be really popular, and they sell them at like other places because they got popular from that. And they're like these weird sandwiches that'll be like, it'll be like a big hoagie, but it'll have like cheeseburger, chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, and French fries, and sauce all over it. It's like crazy. The French fries made me think of it.
You know, it's like kind of like a Primanti Brothers sandwich in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. But this one, Ramona, I'm assuming you're saying a yay for the Polish
yeah,
boy.
of course. I'll eat
Yes.
3 of those. I'll try. I probably would tap out in the third one, but you know, that's right up my alley.
Yeah, so gang, if you're running the chat, say yay or nay if you would like yay if you would like it, or nay if you wouldn't. But HD, what would you say, yay or nay to the Polish boy sandwich? And of course
you
it
get
would
one.
be a yay, because I will try it. Yeah, there's supposed to be a bar inside the airport in Concourse C. Hopefully I'm in Concourse C, and I will be able to try the Polish boy. Nah, for Jody.
I want to see that thing.
Oh, Jody. Now, Mrs. D, I don't think would eat. Well, I don't know.
Now, here's the question on the nopes, on the nays. Why is it a nay?
Yeah, why? What throws
What's
it
the
off?
nay?
Steve, Jody, what throws it off? Maybe you don't like the sausage. You know, some people may not like the sausage, but
It might be
Now-
like too much with the fries.
wow, another
Nay. Wow, this is interesting.
Another nay. We might be in the minority over here with
Yeah.
the nays. Wow,
It was a
not my
definite
type
yay.
of food. That makes sense, Jody. I know what Jody
fair
likes.
enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I know. That's why.
The thing that I mean, I don't care for fries, but I think on a Jana's a nay. Charlie
Everybody-
Welch is a no. Wow.
Ooh, wow. I could never have expected that. So
I
many people would
know.
Blows me away.
like it. Purists,
Blows
I
me
guess.
away.
I know.
Wow.
I want that sandwich. I want
Me
that.
too. It's like a
That's what-
garbage. It's like the kitchen sink sandwich. You just throw everything on top of that thing. It's wow. A lot of nays out there. Amazing. Well, gang, it's the fries.
It's the fries.
Mm.
I feel like that's what it is for a lot of people.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. I'm not a big fry
the
person.
fries.
either.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And look, Steve too, he don't like fries on any food.
I know. See,
Yeah, I get
where to
that.
me that's like
Yeah.
I'm like down
I
with
like
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only am I down with it, but it like goes with the kielbasa. Like, what's more Polish than throwing potatoes?
Yeah.
on it,
And you know it could be a killer too, I'll be honest with you about that sandwich. It's all about the sauce, the barbecue sauce.
That's what.
You could put a bad barbecue sauce on something and it's going to ruin it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of dishes in this tailgate where I had to eat 32 foods that they tried to throw barbecue sauce on some stuff and it just doesn't mix well. It's a bad barbecue sauce. It isn't a good barbecue sauce, and it's like
Totally.
just kills it. You know. I'll
This
give
makes
you.
sense. Jody makes perfect sense. Deconstructed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't have to have it together, right?
Yeah, I'll eat it together.
Well, either way, but
I hope you get one.
Jody's dad is gonna eat it all together,
that's right.
and that is about the sauce. It's all about that sauce. That sauce. Look, gang, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give you a couple of spoilers. To me, don't put Kansas City. I'm talking to you. I think it was Don't
peek.
put barbecue sauce in macaroni and cheese.
Yeah,
Wow.
totally.
Or
It
if you're
ruins
gonna,
it,
I know
yeah.
you better only
Yeah.
have a little bit.
Yes. Don't
over
put
Yeah, I
that in
had
there.
some weird sour barbecue sauce, man.
Yes.
That's right, because
Yeah.
then it just makes it taste sour.
Yes. And for the Green Bay, I'll give you another spoiler. Green Bay Packers, talking to you. Well, not you specifically, but your food tent, Green Bay. I know you love cheese. Green
I was
Bay.
gonna say, didn't they have any cheese curds or anything?
Well, yes, that was their dish, cheese curds. Ramona, do me a favor. Do me a favor.
What's up?
I would like you to describe a cheese curd for me, please.
Fried cheese curd.
Well,
please.
Listen, everybody knows I was born and raised proudly in the great state of New Jersey, but I lived for 1 year in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and the cheese curds, I mean, are off the charts. Whether you get them at somewhere homemade or Culver's or wherever, I mean, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you get that squeaky cheese, and it's like a little bit melted. It's like melty but firm at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so something tells me this isn't the experience.
And is it fried,
you get your
right?
little crunch with it, and then it's like,
yes. It's like fried. It's like a little fried coating.
Yeah.
With a little, like you said, it's like almost squeaky. You know, it's
almost
like squeaky.
It like has a rubbery,
Yes.
but like it's still like, well, especially when you get them nice and hot, it still has a cheese pull, but it's very firm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're so good.
Yes. So we know what cheese curds, they're good, right? Well, Green Bay Packers in the Green Bay Packers tent for the 32 dishes. You just heard a description of a cheese curd. And Jody says Shimmy Shack has a good cheese curd.
Ooh
la la. Cheese curds are not square pieces of cheese that just came out the fridge that isn't fried, and it's just a little cheese that
they just use the unfried, cold, unfried.
Yes,
that is
it's
cheese
a cheese
curd.
square.
Here's the thing. Here's what I'm saying. If you're driving home from the gathering and you stop at a gas station and buy a thing of cheese curds with no breading, that's one thing. But if you're at some tent with finger foods and somebody's trying to put their best foot forward, that is not going to cut it, Buster. Sorry to tell you.
I know. We were like, I said, oh, look. I was like, oh, cheese curds probably going to be a contender right here.
Not in that form.
It was yellow cheese and white cheese, Swiss and cheddar with crackers.
Not the cracker cuts. Oh my gosh.
Listen, I'm not. This is why I said the thing I said, is because I want to put across. I am not opposed to this in theory, but not.
That's not a cheese, and that's not a cheese curd. Also, I don't think.
That's not a cheese curd. I mean, I guess it technically is, but it's not.
That doesn't sound like a cheese curd, though.
No, that is a cheese plate that you just.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, because a curd has an irregular shape.
And especially since they served it with crackers, that's
that's an appetizer.
Yeah,
I know. What is this? Yeah.
So
exactly.
you know Green Bay wasn't the winner, and you know Kansas City, a mac and cheese was not the winner in this contest. So and you know New Orleans wasn't the winner. So that's 3 now. Now we're down to 29 teams. Okay.
There you go.
So it'll be fun. Y'all gonna enjoy this video. Oh my goodness, the food. Oh, but anyway, I know. I'm not gonna say who it was, but somebody asked me about it, and they said I told them what the winner was, and they said, oh yeah, okay. So they went and they got what I thought was the winner and what Mrs. D. We have 2 different dishes we each thought was the winner. I said, yeah, those were good, and I asked somebody, and you were right. We asked somebody we were going to go get the cheese curds, and somebody told it, no, don't Don't go over there. That ain't no cheese curd.
What is
That's a cheese plate over there. There ain't no cheese curd.
I know it's a charcuterie.
I know
board.
it's an insult.
Yeah.
No, Janet, what is this? The
That's a
anti-pop.
There you go, Jody. That
Yeah.
is a Lunchable. That is a Lunchable. All right. So, gang, let's talk about. I'm not going to talk too much about every speech.
But can we hear? Oh yeah, talk about. I was gonna say I want to hear about the radio show, but please talk.
Oh,
about
yes. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me talk about the speeches, and I'll talk about the radio
Yeah,
show.
sounds good.
Sounds great. Because honestly, if I have enough time, I would like to play a little bit of the interview. I don't know if I'm going to play it all, but maybe give everybody. You probably. And thanks to Gene who really went above and beyond and got that footage. I didn't know how I was going to get it.
Harold, you know what? At one point when it was going down, I almost thought to say, "Hey, Gene, do you think you should screen record this?" And then I said, "You dizzy cow, what are you thinking about?" Of course they're going to do that. You don't need to tell them. They're on top of this.
And then Gene found the link on YouTube.
Yep.
So that was perfect. And then Gene, you sent me the link, the file. So that was perfect.
Yeah.
Maybe I should talk about that first, but let me talk about the speeches.
Yeah, let's do this. Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole reason we were there for was Drew Brees. Now, there's a player, San Francisco 49ers, Roger Craig. And I know Gene Ramona, y'all weren't. And look, I'll be honest with you. I'm not the biggest football. I know the players I like. I can't spot somebody in the audience and say, oh, that's because I knew some people, like I saw them. I said, man, that's a football. I don't know who it is, though. And I'm not going to make a fool out of myself and start asking, hey, who is that guy? You know, because I like football. I watch it, but I don't know faces. I don't know players. I watch, hey, that guy did a good job, unless it's a standout player for the Saints.
A few popular guys from each era,
yes, 100%, Ramon.
Yeah, I get it.
100%. I'm not focused on the players. I'm focused on the whole team, let's just say. But anyway, so there is a player. And I want to make sure I get it right. So give me 1 second. Let me pull it up over here. And then I'll talk about Drew Brees.
Troy Aikman.
No, he was inducted this year, and it was running back Roger Craig.
Oh, a current player.
Yes, Roger Craig. Yeah, Roger Craig. Oh, and I want to talk about Drew Brees' bust too.
Oh, yeah.
So there is a player. There is a player, Roger Craig. So Thursday morning, we got to go do an autograph session, and I got to talk to Drew Brees, got to get autograph. I got something for the fair dude from Larry Fitzgerald.
Nice.
So so that's Roger Craig right here.
Was that him standing with a bust of his own face?
Yes, that was the bust for the NFL profile. Everybody gets a bust made, and they put it in the Hall of Fame. And I'll show Drew Brees's in a little bit. But anyway, so some people said, whenever you go, Roger Craig is not going to sign anything. And I'm like, wow, okay. Because this event, like, it's $875 a ticket to go to this, okay?
Wow.
To get autographs, I'm not a big I'll be 100%. I am not an autograph person.
No.
I don't. Yeah.
No shade, to anyone who likes that, but again, not my cup of tea either.
Me too.
Not worth the wait.
Me too. And look, people love autograph. I know it's just a personal thing. I'm not.
Yeah, obviously there's plenty of people who like it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I'd rather a picture. That'll capture the moment.
Yeah. Well, then, it's like more cute.
That's more personal to me. But anyway,
it's no hate.
Yeah. Yeah. So they said Roger Craig won't be doing autograph. I said, okay, no problem. And he was sitting there, and we went down the line. Of course, Drew Brees is for everybody. Drew Brees, and go down the line. And I saw Roger Craig. I grabbed his picture, just grabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I grabbed it. I think I did. I hope I did. Now that I'm saying that, I hope I wasn't rude to the guy and did grab his picture. I mean, because what I'm going to talk about. Oh yeah, I do have Roger Craig.
Nice.
Look at
The picture he was.
with the jacket on his
Nice
shoulder.
signature. You got
Yeah.
there.
Wow. Yeah, the San Francisco
That's nice.
jacket. Yeah.
Great
So that's
picture.
So he
yeah,
signed
it
for
is. Yep, I got Drew Brees on a game ticket right here,
Nice.
and I got Drew Brees on a.
Oh, and look
Oh.
at that big signature on there too. That's cute.
Yes.
That is cute.
Yes. So I got that. So we went to the Gold Jacket dinner, and I saw Roger Craig. He went to get his Gold Jacket. He looked kind of shaky. I didn't think nothing of it. So they called Roger Craig. They said he's going to give his speech, but he don't want to do it live. He pre-recorded it, and in my mind I said, "Uh-oh." I said, I told Mrs. D. I said something's wrong with it. I think there's got to be something wrong with him. He don't want to sign autographs. He was kind of shaky at the gold dinner. Now he don't want to talk. I said, I think there's something, might be health issues. So I looked him up. I didn't see nothing on the internet or nothing. I said, well, maybe he just isn't a good speaker. So he gave a speech, and it was a very good speech. It was a beautiful speech. And everybody in our locker room where I was downstairs was quiet. And I said, boy, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. And then at the end of his speech, he said he never told nobody before, or he didn't make it public, but he said he has dementia. And then the whole locker room was like quiet. And then after his speech, everybody, stood up, even in the locker room where I was, and I knew something was wrong with him, but that was a great speech. So that was my number 2 speech. I don't have no other 3. I don't rate them that much. And of course, my number 1. I already was kind of teary-eyed when I heard that speech. Then Drew Brees came right back after that one. And whenever he came on the stage, and I'm probably going to tear up a little bit right now, and as you can see in my video I put up on Facebook, I was crying. My eyes were red because Drew Brees meant a lot to the city of New Orleans, and he brought back a lot of memories. I have friends that passed away that was at my house for the Super Bowl, and he brought the city hope. And his speech was just awesome. He called out New Orleans. He said, New Orleans, he needed New Orleans because he came back from an injury before he came to New Orleans, and they didn't think he was going to play again. And he had a little chance of playing again. And when he came to New Orleans, he took a chance on him. And he said he needed New Orleans just as much as New Orleans needed him, which was true. And it was just amazing. It was a great speech for Drew Brees. And Jen, I'm crying right now just thinking about it. And yeah, it's funny how things like that, people don't think things are important or things like that, but they are to a city, a lot of people. And it really was a touching moment to me. And I'm glad that I got to experience it. I really do. So, but before that, Genie Door Company asked me, said, would you like to be on the radio?
Ooh la la.
But you want me on the radio? Of course. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'll be on the radio. I said, yeah, there's a station in Lafayette, Louisiana. They're going to broadcast live over there, and we could get you on the radio station with them. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. So they set this up, and I got to be on the radio with these. I don't even know I don't know who these guys were. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
They seem like nice
They
men,
did.
nice young
Yeah,
men.
they seem like nice guys.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, more people. I mean, I guess they're popular in Lafayette, and nobody, but they were on YouTube, and they had the live stream on YouTube.
Mhm.
So I'll do it real quick. We're gonna play a little snip. We're not gonna play it all because it is 11 minutes, and we can't play it all. But I'll play it. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm almost empty. I got 12 more beer. I bought a 15 pack yesterday. I only drank. I got 12 more.
You better hurry up. We're already an hour and a half in.
I know you got a lot of beers to finish there.
I ain't gonna finish them.
No way.
But let's watch a little bit of the clip of HD on the radio,
Awesome.
and then I'll come back. All right.
Guest here, the winner of a contest to come out here, and coincidentally enough, not all that far away from home, Lockport, Louisiana. We have Harold Dufresne, which Dufresne, we've got other ways to say it.
Now, I told them, they said, I guess they don't know Dufresne. They said, how you pronounce your name? I said, well, do you want to say it right? It's Dufresne. I said, if you want to get people mad, say it Dufresne, like I say it, because I get people mad on Facebook and on internet. So that's why he said Dufresne, or there's other ways to say it, because I told him there was other ways.
That made me laugh. I was like, oh, they definitely talked beforehand.
Yes. I gave him the little scoop about me, So, all right, here we go.
We want to make mad, we can make mad. But Harold, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you all so much for having me. Yep. Thanks to Genie Door Company from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Lockport. We're only about an hour away from Lafayette and an hour away from New Orleans, so we're perfect in the spot right there.
So tell me how this whole thing happened. I mean, what got you out to Canton?
Well, they had a contest online for Genie Door Company.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to come see Drew Brees. I've been to the Hall of Fame in 2018, but that's when Tony Gonzalez was being inducted, and we were wearing our Saints gear, and we got booed a lot by the foul. So I figured I really want to see Drew Brees because he's always been a hero of South Louisiana, and after Katrina, what he did for the city of New Orleans. I mean, he gave us the Super Bowl. I mean, him and everybody else. But so I entered every day on the contest, and I really wanted to win, and it came true.
There you go. So
persistence is key.
That's absolutely. Contest winners on our station will know. You just gotta be in the right place at the right time,
and you got to be consistent.
So what was yesterday like? Just tell us about your experience yesterday.
Yesterday was fantastic. We went and toured the museum, and which was fantastic. We met. We went to the game, which was just awesome. We got the autograph session to start off with.
So if you hear the interview, now I want to harp and fast forward one part. We do get a plug-in for after show chat.
After show chat, and we have a show every Sunday night.
There it is, right there.
A lot of friends I met through the restaurant industry, and I think they were playing the.
So they gave us. He said, "What? I talked to him, and he said, "Well, we're gonna let you get a little plug-in for your show." So I appreciate that. So here we go.
Dallas Cowboys for the last game, and I brought my kids. My kids were young back then, and the Saints fans still showed up. I think we won 3. I think we were terrible that year. All right, yeah. But just beating the Cowboys, it was like we would have won the Super Bowl for that game. It was like unbelievable. It's something I guess that's just you grew up with. If you live in Louisiana.
Harold Dufresne is our guest, the winner of a contest to be out here, but also a podcast host and a media mogul in his own right. Tell us, we were just learning about this a little bit. Tell us what you do. Tell us what the podcast's about.
Well, we have a podcast, and I do food reviews. It's called After Show Chat on YouTube. If you look it up, or Harold Dufresne. I call myself Harold Dufresne. People get mad. Facebook people get mad, but I do food reviews in the New Orleans area. And I usually do about 2 reviews a week. And I have a lot of friends I met through the restaurant industry, and I have a lot of enemies. One thing about me, there was a broadcaster in New Orleans named Tom Fitzmaurice. He always did food reviews.
Of course.
If you're from New Orleans, you probably know Tom Fitzmaurice, when he was you were really a hero of mine. And I just started doing the food reviews, and I became pretty popular with that. And restaurants, I never take free meals. No, I'm always honest.
Keeping it authentic. That's what I was going to say. If you've made.
So there we go. We gave it a little shout out to After Show reviews. So there we go. I don't think we picked up any subscribers that I know of from, but I did get a lot of new Facebook friends since this weekend. I'll be honest with you, a lot. So, gang, that about wraps up our trip over here. Um, Let me just make sure I got everything. Um, Gene, anything I forgot or you want to bring up?
No, I mean you're gonna post the review you did earlier today. That's the only one that I can think of.
Yes. I'll tell people where I went eat. And if you're watching again, I'm going to be doing a giveaway on Tuesday. So if you made a comment in the chat tonight, I will be doing the giveaway on Tuesday on Food Chat. And you don't have to be present to win. I'll know who you are. Most of the people who chatted, who commented. I have 2 keychains I'm going to give away that I bought over here. Oh, don't think those are cheap key rings. I mean, those are like some. I mean, everything over here is expensive.
Oh
right?
yeah, NFL branded. They better.
Yeah. So I forgot. Oh, the food review. I'll tell you where I went, and people might get mad. What else is new? People get mad at HD. They're gonna make comments no matter what. You know that. But if I do a review in Canton of a local place, ain't nobody gonna watch it. I'll be 100% honest with you. Ain't nobody looking for a Canton, Ohio review of Bob's Burger Shop. I've done it before. I've done it in Kentucky. I've done it in Los Angeles. I've done it Los Angeles. I've done it everywhere. Miami. I've done it all. Wherever I'm on a trip, I try to do reviews. Nobody watch it. I mean, people who watch me like New Orleans. They're here to watch New Orleans reviews. So where I went was a chain. Because I figured that's the only, that's how I'm going to get views doing a review in Canton. That might not even, I don't know how that's even going to go. But I went to do a review of a chain, and I went to Bob Evans restaurant this for lunch today. And I will be reviewing, and I'm said in the review, it's comparing it to Crapper Barrel. It says, is Bob Evans as good as Crapper Barrel? Which is better, Crapper Barrel or Bob Evans? So I'm going to do a review of that. And then I will do the 32 teams. I had reviews lined up for this week. I was scolded. I said, I'm going to put this review on Friday. I got this one for Tuesday. I won't miss a beat. And then my camera went missing. Boom. But there is going to be a special review next Sunday. The return. And if you never saw it before, I tell you what, Gene.
Yeah.
This is Bob Evans is right there. There you go. The return. And we're going to show it. We could show the first one. The return of HD's, I don't really remember if we named it that, or Harold's Silent Review. We have, great. I would love to hear this. Tim, TGO186, give me a call. I want to hear this story. But don't call me tonight. I'm Mrs. D sleeping. But we'll talk later on. All right. Call me during the week, TGO186. I want to hear this story, please. All right. Or I mean, if you want to tell it, go ahead and tell it.
Feel free to share. Yeah,
feel free to share if you want to share. If you don't want to share, let me know. I want to hear this.
Your discretion. Yeah.
Yes. It's weird over here. Like everybody I see. I told Mrs. D. I was even in Bob Evans. I said, You think that's Drew Brees' son? Like three boys sitting like with some older people. I'm like, you think that's Drew Brees' son? And I said, Drew Brees' sons won't eat at Bob Evans.
Yeah, I don't think that's where they went.
No, I mean, there's no, and if you think they do, Rich, they don't. They don't. They're not like you.
Well, Mrs. D said, well, they have to eat somewhere. There ain't many places in Canton. I said, yeah, you're right, but I don't think that's them.
They probably have good room service wherever they're staying.
Yeah, they have an Airbnb. I'm sure they're getting catered pretty good. And then, yeah, I saw a guy. I looked like Drew Brees' brother.
I think you're just like having visions of Drew Brees.
I know that he went back to his table. I stand up. I'm like, because when we were sitting down to go jacket dinner, Drew Brees is like you had one row of tables, and then the table on the side of us was Drew Brees' brother, Drew Brees' brother's wife,
Oh.
and this older couple, and Drew Brees' sons came and hugged the older couple during intermission, and he took a picture with them, like that would have been their grandpa or something, or maybe their uncle or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I knew that Drew Brees' family, and then Drew Brees went and talked to them on the table about two from us, and so I knew, I knew what their family looked like. I mean, we were rubbing shoulders with high, we were actually about 3 tables away from where Drew Brees was sitting whenever we were at the dinner. So we had good seats, we had good dinner table. I ain't even talk about that dinner, but anyway,
So many dinners.
so many dinners, so little time. But so little time to talk about it. But we will return with HD's silent review. Now, if you don't know what a silent review is, it's a food review. But I don't talk. Can you imagine that? HD don't talk.
This is good for all the people who tell you to stop talking with your mouth full.
Yeah, people that tell me to talk with my no, I'm still have my mouth full.
Yeah, but they can't hear it.
I just don't. Yeah, they can't hear it. They can still see it. But shall we do the what? Let's do a quick one. What shall we do? The Whataburger or the Culver's?
Culver's because of the cheese curds.
The Culver's was a cod sandwich. Whataburger was the hamburger. Culver's, Gene? Culver's?
Yeah, sounds good.
243 and 311. So Culver's it is.
What a classic. And you know what? I gotta say, that cod sandwich looked good and juicy.
Oh my goodness, I'm hungry.
I
Yes.
know.
I just ate
I'm not
32
gonna make- I'm
dishes.
just gonna warn everyone. I'm not gonna make it much longer. I'm trying to stay as long as I can, but I'm gonna go eat. There's no way. This was too foodie of an episode.
I know those 32 dishes feel like they were a long time ago, huh?
Oh my God, man. Oh, that cod sandwich looked good. I tell you what.
So it was bursting with fish. Like it just looked insane.
Oh.
I couldn't believe it.
It did. It did. No wonder I gave it an A. Why don't we do more silent reviews? That was amazing.
It was
Well, we
good.
are doing another one, so.
It seems like I only do silent reviews on vacation when I try.
Well,
not to
because
eat.
you don't really eat that much fast food otherwise, and you're not.
Yeah.
Reviewing. If you do, it's like out of desperation or whatever, or just a fast meal.
Yeah, we got to do another. We got to do another. We got to do more. I'm gonna try to make an effort to do. But we have one coming up, and we're lucky we got it because.
I know. Yeah. Thank you for sending me that.
Yes,
stuff.
I sent Gene. I did the silent review in the hotel room on Wednesday daytime when we got back. Was it? Yeah. I went get that, and
yeah, it was like fast. Yeah.
Yeah, we like before we went to the concert. We went get a quick bite to eat next door, and I did a silent review, and thank goodness I uploaded it to Gene because that's when I lost my camera, and we would have had that beautiful silent food footage. So wow, amazing,
Exciting.
amazing. All right, gang. So Gene, you have a watch party. I want to talk about one more thing, then we'll do the watch party. Then we'll probably start wrapping it up. A TGO 186. If you have a link or something, or if you want to just let me know what that is, if you want to.
No, I think he's saying for us to send him the link if he wants us for him to join.
Oh, I don't think he wants to come on the air.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. But
yeah,
that seems like maybe what he was saying. But either way, whether you send it now or he talk to you,
yeah. TGO 186 likes his privacy.
Yeah.
If I'm mistaken, please let me know. So one last thing, out of everything that comes out good out of this, and I'm sure if you watch my social media, if you follow me on Facebook, you know, I was over here. I met a fellow sweeper contest person at the restaurant that I'm doing a silent review for. I went eat there. After my silent review, I went eat there again. Now that kind of blows away.
I was gonna say, yeah, I guess.
That's kind of a spoiler, but maybe it was because it was so bad. It was so bad. I had to go back and see if it was really that bad. Yeah. And maybe it was because it's the only restaurant near the hotel, and I have no much choice. So don't mean it's good. But we went eat there, and I met this old man. I talked to people, and he said, "Hey, I bet I know who you like." You know, I had my Saint shirt. I said, "Yeah." He said, "I bet you know what you're here for." I said, "Yeah, you know, Saints." Yeah. So whenever I left, I said, "Hey, who that?" to him. He said, "What?" I said, "Who that?" That's what we say over there in New Orleans. He said, "Oh." I said, "Are you going to the Hall of Fame?" He said, "Yeah, I'm here for the Hall of Fame." He said, I said, "Oh." I said, "What team you rooting for? You know, what team? Who you're here to see?" Well, he said, "You wouldn't believe this." And he said, I won a trip here. I said, "Oh, really? You won a trip here?" He said, "Yeah, I won a trip with Snapdragon apples. I won it. You wouldn't believe I enter contests and I win." Like he don't know me who I am. And I'm listening to him. "Oh, really? You won a trip here?" I said, "Well, you won't believe this. I won a trip."
Great, there you go.
So we're both sweepstakers.
There you go.
I'm talking to him, and it's like, he's an old man. I have a picture with him. And he comes, and, you know, we're talking, and I tell him, I say, "Hey, I'm going to go back to the hotel. I'm going to see what's the next trip I want in my email. I'm sure I'm gonna. It's Tim. It's a video. Please send it to. We probably won't have time to play it tonight because it's wrapping up. But I would like to play it, or we're gonna play it next week for sure. So you can send it to me if you have a link. I hope I'm getting it right. Please just send it to me on my phone, and if you have a link, I'm guessing I'm getting it right. So I went back to my room. I said, I'm going to check the email. I'm going to check my email and see what I want. Just joking with them. Boom! I get to the room. Get in my email. I had too many emails to go through because I was flying. I typed in winter search. Boom! I went a trip to Denver, Colorado. The Great American Beer Festival in October for 4 nights, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 nights in Denver. I don't know nothing about this beer festival, so I look it up. It says it's the biggest beer festival in the world. These tickets sell out 8 months in advance.
Wow.
There's 5,000 samples of beer.
Wow.
How in the world can you do 5? They say you need to build a pretzel necklace to do this, so you could eat a little pretzel necklace while you.
I don't think you're going to be able to rate the beers like you did with the 32.
No, it's going to be a little too many, I think.
I'm a beer 8.
I know you're going to be falling over.
Listen to this. And then I even didn't tell Gene this.
Oh, here we go.
So what's today? Sunday. Friday night, I get in the hotel room, pull up email. I pull up Mrs. D's email, type in winner, search winner, because we get so many emails, it's hard to see sometimes, unless I clear. It takes me days to clear. Type in winner. Mrs. D wins something. She won this ain't a trip, but she won a private event on August 22nd. We are going to go. We get to pick 12 people. It is only for the winners, and we get to go to the Saints the Superdome, and they have an event on the field. They're going to have activities for us, food, drinks, and everything else that we get to go. We get to bring 12 people, so I get to bring my entire family with us to go to the Superdome.
Incredible.
That's really cool. Wow.
Yes. Yeah. So 2 great wins.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Fantastic. And then last night we were in the restaurant, like this brewery. I met, again, we would drink, me and Miss D went have a beer.
Mm-hmm.
There were some people on the side of us from the audience. They weren't very friendly. It looked like a dad and 2 sons. It looked like it was like, but you could tell they were talking golf and all this. But anyway, not my crowd. But anyway, so sitting down, it's about 9:00. I think the place was closing up, and the son said, "I'm gonna have one more beer," and the other guy said, "Yeah, I'm gonna have one more too." And the dad says, "All right, well, y'all gonna have another beer?" He said, "Are you gonna be okay to fly tomorrow?" And I told Carla, I looked at her, I'm like, these are like big guys. And I'm like, wait. I said, it's 9:00. And they're having one more beer. And the dad is worried if they could fly tomorrow. I'm looking at them like,
I hope they were okay to fly the next day.
I hope so. That's the most important.
I'm like, I guess. I'm at 2:00 in the morning drinking a beer, and I'm like, I have to go to work the next day in 3 hours. But these guys have one last beer at 9 p.m. and they hope they're okay.
You gotta make sure they're chipper.
I felt like telling Kelly, I said, "What are they? A pilot?" They have to have 6 hours sleep, pilot, before their last drink. You sure you're gonna be okay to fly?
I know, literally. Yeah, are they actually flying the plane? Literally, that's.
What are they gonna do? Excuse me, sir. You're getting on this plane over here. Can you blow into this, please? I don't think you're okay to fly in this plane. I did have a drink after 9 p.m. last night.
Get him out. Get him
It was
out.
like,
Literally.
and me and Mrs. D kind of looked at each other like, did he just say
Somebody
all
trying to
these-
have like the excuse, like an old excuse that is like not feasible.
I know, it's like swimming too fast after you ate. Like,
I
are you
know.
gonna be alright?
Like, oh, it's coming positive.
Literally.
I had a bear last week at my.
Yeah, I had one too many at the baby shower.
I don't think I could fly today. Oh, I had 2 beers last night, and they go to fly.
Oh man.
I'm like, wouldn't flying be like the time maybe you would even if you drink until 4 a.m. and your flight is you could still sleep it off.
Yeah, you're not really doing much.
Yeah,
Well,
you know.
what? Here's the real tea. If you can't juggle it because you're not strong enough, then quit drinking. But girl, you better balance it out.
I never heard of it.
I'm telling. I felt like saying, "Have a Zima, you'll be okay."
Oh my gosh. Oh, Zima.
I know you
What
say
a
that
throwback.
like you drink something dignified.
Hey, Ken Treadway said, "Oh, good, you're finally gonna have some." I forgot what he said about beer, and he said, "Oh, good, you're gonna drink." Colorado has good beer. I said, "I know Keystone's made in Colorado, Ken. Keystone is made in Colorado." I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna go to 5,000. Like there'd be Great American Beer Festival. Oh
yeah.
yes. Where's the Keystone vendor? Where's the Keystone line, please?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go to the Keystone Distillery.
Yeah, sir. We don't have Keystone over here. And look, I'm going to tell you, I've been to a beer tasting before, and I went and read. They said, "Look, you're going to forget about all the beers. Bring your notepad and your paper." And I saw them. I saw these. And look, gang, if you're one of these, hey, more power to you. If you, because I take food seriously. I had my notepad for my food review, but I ain't walking around with a notepad and saying, "Ooh, the hops on this one was a 6. Ooh, but that maltiness was a 4. Let me take a bite of my pretzel necklace. Clear my palate. No. Give me the light. Where's the light beer?
I know, right?
Where's the light beer? I'm going to that beer fest. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't tell Punch Cigars. That's who I won from, Punch Cigars. Because I'm a big cigar smoker. In case you don't know.
Every time I see you.
You can't even fake it well enough.
Shh. I'm a big cigar smoker. You know me, I go in the backyard of my house. I'm like Tony Soprano with my big cigar right there.
I imagine you doing that like as a joke and just like coughing, like just a mess.
I know
Like
you like trying to do it and you can't do it.
can't even pretend.
All right, gang. You want to do the watch part, or you just want to end it?
I think we should skip it for now.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So, I will say, Tim, please, if it's the link you could send me, please do so. I'm not sure. Anyway, gang, here is, and I'm going to talk about this. This is the Drew Brees bust. I'll hurry up and do this real fast while we're talking this. I don't plan on talking about this trip again. not that I don't want to, but we'll move on to other things. But there's the Drew Brees bust, which does not look like Drew Brees. If you know Drew Brees, they have the scar, but that is Drew Brees' bust, and it does not look like Drew Brees. Right there. Alrighty. They had a picture of Mr. Roper on the side of it. It looks more like Mr. Roper. But nah, whatever. Alrighty. Gene, let me close this up. So next week we will have the silent review. Again, I know this wasn't a regular episode of After Show Chat. We didn't have no mystery song. We didn't have a, we were talking a lot about okay, that sounds good. Tim, TGO186, I will get with you on that because I want to hear that story, but I want to have more time, so I will. I really want to hear this, so we're going to work that out. I'll text you tomorrow after I get off the plane tomorrow. All right, so gang, tomorrow fly back to New Orleans. Gene, we're going to have a silent review. Now look, gang, next week we promised, and we've been delaying it because of the show and this, and we've been busy, but we will do the American Idol judging of the Quiet Riot auditions. We were going to do it tonight. Good chance we did it. We didn't have no time. But again, I know this wasn't a regular show. We talked a lot about that. If you made any comments tonight, I agree with you. That bus needs to be redone. Oh, that was horrible.
Sometimes the renderings are so bad.
Oh, somebody said, they used to make these sculptures back in the, days that you didn't have the technology you have. And I kind of agree on there. You have the technology now with 3D, you could really look. However you did it in the past and whatever, it's the time to move on and use the technology you have. And because I'm sure there could be some 3D rendering and it could look so realistic, But I guess they like to stay with tradition and whatever. Oh, Gene, I'm going to talk about this, but I have a beautiful Hall of Fame tie that they put on the table for a free gift when you sit down at the Gold Jacket dinner. Wow. Give you a little, because everybody would love to wear us business people, we like to wear ties, and we have a go. Mrs. D gave her the bob.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really nice.
Yeah, perfect. So, gang, if you commented tonight, you're gonna be in the drawing for Tuesday. We're gonna do that. I will do the drawing. Well, actually, Gene's gonna do the drawing. Gene's gonna do the wheel, and Gene will be doing the actual drawing. But you see me on the screen and saying who the winner is. Gene, anything else you want to add?
No, I don't think so. Thank you.
Silent review next week.
Yes.
We're going to continue the watch party next week that Gene has.
Yes.
We have a new video coming up. I guess the video, I guess, one day. And I still have stuff to do too. It's my end. And next week we'll do the Quiet Riot stuff. Tuesday night at 8:30 Central, I will be talking about food. And who knows? You just watch. I might drop that 32 food. I might drop half of it earlier than normal, just whenever I could get to it. Busy guy over here. Busy guy. All right, Gene, why don't you take us home? And I think everybody, and I believe so, it could have been perfect too, GGO.
Yeah, like how they make the action figures. Like they can scan people's faces.
Oh, they could do it so easy. Yep. Gene, a late entry into the contest.
Hang on.
Please put Mr. Mike Kale.
Got it.
Mr. Mike Kale into the drawing for either the Hall of Fame keychain or the Saints keychain. If Mr. Mike Kale wins, I could either go drop it off to him personally, or he could stop by my office and pick it up. That's the easy ones. Gene, just put people that can pick it up.
I know. I'm gonna double every person who's close to you.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm just joking. I will gladly ship it.
Here,
All right.
I'll show you real quick. You can see the wheel so far. Hang on, where's the wheel of names? There you go.
Wow, we have a lot of names in there. I tell you what. TG looks bigger.
I know TG looks exciting because it's just 2 letters. I didn't feel like
It's 2 letters.
numbers.
Yeah.
He's exciting.
Krista, Jana, Lacey, Charlie, Duck Tucker, Teresa, Jen Templar, Lisa, Anna, Lloyd, Madeline, Keith, Nikki Bear, Jody, my daughter, TGO. Oh, wow. All righty, gang. Your name's in there if you're going to be in there. And we will add the names that's going to come in on Tuesday. And we will spin that wheel 2 times for a winner. All right, gang. Well, look, in the famous words of Mr. Mike Kale, all right, gang, later.